Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Well, I am going to just do a get ready with me with an old palette. And when I say old palette, I actually mean old, like physically old, but also I really want to encourage you guys to get ready with whatever you have. So I'm going to use this palette today, and this is an old Sigma palette, which I absolutely loved. It's called the Paris palette, and it was the Beauty Guru contributors on YouTube that were early on, and that was Dolce Candy 87, From Head to Toe, Mackin C40, Makeup by Tiffany D, Petrolude, Petrolude, X Sparkage, and X Tweener. And you could get these at www.sigmabeauty.com. However, this palette's so old, I don't think they offer it anymore. But some people are like, well, Beth, why would you use a palette we can't go out and get? Because the encouragement of today is to stay home and use the palette you have. So that's what I'm going to do. I did want to show you something real cool. First of all, before I get started, this is a cup from my daughter. Isn't that cute? Tiffany gave me that one. And Michelle and the kids gave me that, this right here, years ago. Back when I was first starting my channel, and it was called Fashion, Glamour, and Bling. Oh my, they had this cup made, and I got these, I think they were called unicorn brushes, but they were like real pretty pastel rainbow brushes. And they also have these beautiful little unicorn horn, I guess, twist. Anyway, people have asked me, do you think there was unicorns? I'm certainly sure God made all kinds of stuff that we don't even know about. I mean, there's still, oh, look at all the dust coming off that. I do not need that. They're still coming up with things that they're finding in the ocean, because the ocean is so vast and deep, that they're saying, you know, now we didn't even know this existed. Well, you are not going to know everything about God and everything that He's made. You're not. So just be pleasantly surprised. But anyway, so how are y'all doing? I'm enjoying my little coffee here. This is my Hawaiian coffee I always tell y'all about. That is really flavorful today. I think it's because it's a bigger cup. And then when I put my creamer in and my stevia, I think just swirling around more, just the aroma. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what was I going to show you? Oh, I just uploaded a kind of an unboxing, but it wasn't really an unboxing. It was a new package gift that I got, and I put some of my money with it. I got an Amazon card, and this was the last one left on Amazon, and it's a Tory Burch Ella, and this is the tea rose pattern, and it's like a black, almost like a navy, and then the navy trim on the leather, which this is a PU leather, is almost a black. So, and then there it is again. And instead of the usual black nylon with the black patent, this is just a smooth leather finish. And I think I really like the subtlety of that, even though you can't call a logo this big subtle. But I wanted to show you, I had also ordered, because they were like less than $50. They were on sale. And this is Tory Burch sandals. They're just little thong sandals, and it's got her little logo right there, her little gold logo, but it's that tea rose pattern. So I was really excited to find both of them, and these just came in. So it's really cool, especially since I happen to be wearing navy today, that all of this kind of goes. So I thought I would share that with y'all. So there. So let's get started on the makeup part. Bree is up here with me, so she will be making her usual little grunts and groans about me throwing ball. So if you ever see me jerk like that, it's because I'm kicking the ball across the office. Okay, some of you have asked me, do you have two offices? The answer is actually yes, I do. I have what has been my office in here, where I do a lot of work and film videos, but then I had taken my son, who just got married, I'd taken his old bedroom and put a dressing table, or a vanity, an actual vanity, a French vanity, in there, and because I knew he was not coming back. I mean, he's been at University of Georgia getting his master's for years now, and he wasn't coming back. But I still always want to keep a bed in there and also a bed in my guest bedroom, so that when my sister comes over, or when they come over, when the kids come over, when the grandbabies come and spend the night, we have plenty of bedrooms that they can get in. And also, you know what they usually double up on is downstairs are couches. They're like these teddy bear couches, and it's got 4 different recliners in it, and it's just like so cushy soft. They actually sometimes prefer to stay down there, and especially if we have an overflow at Christmas. My niece and nephew are always like, no, we're down here. But anyway, so let me show you the inside of this palette. First of all, let me dump the brushes. It comes with 2 Sigma brushes, which that alone, y'all, that is a really nice plus. So you can see here, they've got 2 little slots. One here for eye, one here for face. And so the eye brush is an E55. Y'all have seen me 1,000 times use this. It is a short shader, and this is one of my favorite brushes. And then this is the face brush is a large angle contour F40. I didn't know the number. And I'll tell you why. My numbers on my brushes have worn off because I love them so much and use them constantly. But this is a particular series called Paris, and it says Paris on there. And it's got this beautiful kind of rust brown, I guess, kind of tone. And that matches with the theme, if you will. It's got like some swirly thingy right here that's kind of that same brown tone, and the word Paris is also, well, no, it's in black, but it's also got kind of like a crinkled, you know, like a pot that's cracked because of age. It's kind of this kind of, I don't know, vintagey look is what they're trying to portray here, I think. But anyway, this was a limited edition, so after it was sold out, it came back in once, and I bought an extra one and haven't touched that one. It's sort of like my from Ellen Blair Fowler's days of being beauty gurus in the very beginning. They were one of my favorite, if not, they were my favorite. Makeup by Tiffany D is the one who got me into YouTube, so shout out to Makeup by Tiffany D. She's still doing videos. But Ellen Blair Fowler's Sisterhood, just, I loved it, and it was probably their biggest hit videos. USA Today came to their home to do a video on, you know, kind of what's, I think what they were pointing out was the power of YouTube and young people. So before I get started, I already have on my Chanel bronzer. This is the cream bronzer, and I do think I like it. It has a very natural look. You almost can't tell where the line starts and stops because it's a cream, so it kind of melds into your skin the more you heat it up. Now I'm very heated up because I carried Brie up the stairs. But anyway, that's another story, y'all. It's like a psychological thing. She will not come up the stairs, and I thought something was wrong with her legs or something was wrong with her hip or her back. And then I noticed at night when we were getting ready to come to bed and come up the stairs, Lance would stand at the bottom of the stairs and he would say, "Baby, do you need Daddy to carry you?" Or Poppy. He calls himself Poppy. We call the babies would call us Poppy, or him Poppy. "Would you like me to carry you?" And I'm like, that's what's wrong with her. She is not going to come up the stairs. This is emotional. It's not physical. Or maybe it's psychological. Man, I mean, now she thinks she can't do it. Anyway. So, out of these 2 colors of blush, I love the Peche, which is peach, and Rouge is red, and that's got Lumiere, which is a highlighter. So, I'm thinking I'm going to use with the butt end, that's a shorter, more dense end, slightly, just cut in a little bit more. Just a little bit, because I already did with bronzer, so I feel like I don't need too much. But maybe on the outer side of my hairline, because what that does is just pulls the light in to, you know, the center of your face. It's more flattering. Do you see? It's just a slight right on the hairline circling around. And then also with that color, I'm going to go under the chin, even though I did with some bronzer earlier. This just creates a shadow. All that does, especially if you're older or if you're like me and you're overweight, and one of the tricks that you use to not look so drapey down here, which you get when you get older no matter, really, I don't care if you're skinny, that happens. The skin just drops. Collagen and all that. We're not going to go into the aging process. But it just does. It creates a shadow. I'll also do it right on the underside, right there of my nose, because my nose is very long and big and bulbous on the end, as you notice. That kind of shortens it, almost very flattering. So now I'm just going to use the tip end of the brush and take some of this rouge. Now this very concentrated. So smile and kind of dust the top and let it fall off. You see what I mean? You just falling off. That's very pigmented. On the bridge of your nose. And I mean right there only, not all the way down. Just right there, like where you would get sun. See how it's subtle? And smile again. And we're just going to maybe a little of that. And then come in front. See, back here is where you put your bronzer. Come to here, right in front of that, and blend back. And all the way around do that. So you've got kind of a pink into a brown. And then same thing here. Right on this bulbous part of my chin. Blend down into that. Just make sure you shadow this really good and blend it out down here so you don't look like you have lines. There. Now, because I'm actually hot because I've been running up and down the stairs, I'm going to take just my foundation brush and kind of blend the edges, like go in front and blend to it. Like go here where there is none and go into it. And that's just kind of getting rid of the lines. And then here, just straight. Here, maybe even a little bit. That was a little bit much. Very, very nice. Okay, so in the palette, the colors that I obviously love are gone, which is the highlighter, Versailles, which is my favorite color from Sigma. And the second one is Notre Dame, which is like a taupey purple shimmer. And it's just incredible. But today, obviously, I won't be using this color. Brie, I think everything's all right, but thank you. Never ignore when your dog tells you something's up, because they're dogs. They're trying to say, alarm, alarm. Sometimes they alarm over everything. But don't ignore when your dogs are trying to tell you something. Okay, so I've got to decide what color I am going to use. So I would love y'all's input. Again, this palette is older, but if you'll notice, to me, the things that you use the most are the neutrals. That's why they're almost gone. But these colors, you want them in a palette, and I'll tell you why. This is going to be two-part. I can't believe it's going to be two-part. What all have I been doing? I see it's flashing up there.